Tonight, a proposal that would strip many of the St. Louis mayor's responsibilities. Many cities across the country have a form of government where there's a city manager or a city administrator who's in charge of the day-to-day operations of the city. A local alderwoman wants to see that happen here. Brent Solomon is in the newsroom to break down the plan.
Well, Kelly, the alderwoman pitching this says this is no slight to Mayor Jones. She feels creating this new position would make local government more efficient. It's going to take buy-in from the rest of the Board of Aldermen and ultimately you to make it happen.
59% of cities over 100,000 people in the U.S. have this form of government.
Alderwoman Daniela Velazquez is on a mission that she says would better address St. Louis's long-term needs.
You're talking about challenges that started 10, 20, 30 years ago, and solutions that might fully take 10, 20, 30 years to have a different outcome. And so that might require us to think differently and take a different approach to the way we've been doing things.
And since mayors come and go, as well as each mayor's team of staffers, Velazquez wants to create a city administrator position, a person trained in government operations who would ideally stay on board when administrations change.
It's really about taking the politics out of the actual administration of the city. If it works in other places, it might work here. It would essentially give the city administrator the authority to really be responsible for hiring and also disciplining department heads. You're hiring people who are based on their qualifications. They're not political appointees.
What would then be the mayor's main focus?
They still have a vision of the city, and then the city administrator is essentially the one who executes that vision.
It comes as the St. Louis County Council is considering giving council members the power to remove department heads. There are questions over whether that could apply to the ability to also remove the county executive. That plan would have to go before voters, and so would this proposal out of the city. In St. Louis, that isn't expected to happen until August of next year at the earliest.
Potentially professionalize our operations in the city.
I took this proposal to the candidates running to be the next St. Louis mayor. Mayor Jones' office said that this would have major implications for the city. Andrew Jones said it's a reflection of the, quote, perceived ineptness and incompetence within the city's leadership. Michael Butler said, Alderwoman Velazquez would really like me as mayor. I have all of the credentials to be a good city administrator. We haven't heard back yet from Kara Spencer.